The new school year starts Thursday for nearly 1 million New York City public school students, and this year families will notice some changes that school officials say will help keep everyone safe. The biggest change has to do with the front doors of all public schools, which will now be locked. Anyone who wants to get into the buildings after class begins will need to be screened by a school safety agent. Eyewitness News reporter Dan Krauth live in Chelsea with a look at what parents need to know. Dan.
Yeah, Lauren, kids have enough to worry about when they head back to school next week, and their safety shouldn't be one of those concerns. This school here in Chelsea is one of the first to receive this new door locking technology, which is one of 3 new security changes coming to schools throughout the next year. As teachers prepare their classrooms for learning, city leaders say they're preparing to make the buildings as safe as possible for children.
We are ready. I'm really excited.
Over the last 2 years, the number of weapons seized on school grounds has increased by a lot, from more than 6,300 in 2021 to more than 6,900 last year. Everything from guns to box cutters, but a majority of those weapons, knives.
But kids were not bringing these weapons to school to do damage to their classmates. They've told us over and over these weapons have been used to make sure that they can protect themselves to and from school.
There has also been an increase in violence against school safety agents who provide security for students and staff. The city's down about 1,000 agents since the pandemic started and schools switched to remote learning. This year, they've hired a couple hundred more.
On the campaign trail, there were many who was calling about removing school safety agents from school, and I was very clear that was not going to happen.
But school officials say the biggest threat is coming from the outside. That's why this year they're spending millions of dollars installing new lock systems on the front doors of all elementary schools.
We will be locking the front door of the schools after the students are already in the school.
Once the school day begins, visitors will be seen on camera and have to be buzzed into the building by a security agent. The locks will be installed at all elementary schools by the end of the school year and will be rolled out at middle and high schools next year.
Those young people want to feel safe in their school, and that is what we're providing for them.
The city is also adding 100 schools to what they call Project Pivot. These are schools they've identified to be in high violence areas. In these cases, they're asking the community for things like one-on-one tutoring, and in some cases, actually going to a child's door at home and walking them to the school building so they feel safe.